Good morning. This is Dr. Timothy Scott Beck here at Life Point Medical, and it is May the 19th of 2025, and we're up and running this morning. I'm here working as much as I can this week, and I want to talk to you about that. So last week I told you guys that there'd be a period of time when I was not going to be here a lot, and I'm actually here as much as I can as it is right now, but that really comes to fruition this week. And for the next 3 or 4 weeks. And the number one thing I want to reiterate to you is I have worked really hard to make this office run as smoothly as possible without me here, okay? That's the most important thing. Sometimes people get very angry with me about that, and they let me know just how they feel, okay? But I've been doing this for a long time. Most of my actions are for your benefit. When I'm trying to organize like this, okay, because it's really irresponsible for me to have thousands of people who I try to take care of, for me to just only rest everything just on my shoulders, okay? I have to be able to compensate for vulnerabilities like illness or things going on, or like family vacations, stuff like that. So your cooperation is appreciated in the past, your cooperation is appreciated, and I thank you in advance for what you're doing for me. Okay, so let's talk about some medical things here. So first of all, one thing I want to talk to you about is prostate cancer. And I realize that was all over the news this morning because our former president has been diagnosed with prostate cancer. Listen, we talk about prostate cancer every day in our office, okay, with males. And we try to encourage and educate people on prostate cancer and what it does. That's a critical part of our wellness every year, where we talk about that prostate cancer. We screen people for prostate cancer. You can do it several ways. The number one way is by checking a PSA, which is just a blood test that we can do. The blood test we don't do spontaneously. Okay, that is one where that is a shared decision-making lab between me and the patient based on their attitude, their lifespan, their risk factors, and their own personal preferences. The thing with me is I feel like knowledge is always powerful and good. The only caveat to that is if you've got some messages that are not always clear, you can't just worry yourself to death about it. You've got to take a reasoned approach sometimes when you're screening for all this stuff. But prostate cancer is real. It is something that we screen people for all the time. We certainly screen you for that before we start hormone therapy with testosterone. So if you or a loved one is like, oh my gosh, I don't think I've had my prostate checked, come in and talk to us about it, and we'll figure out whether you have or not. And if you would like yours checked, you let us know at your appointment, and we don't have a problem ordering that test. And prostate cancer is something we've dealt with all our lives. It is one that if detected early, we can make a difference in your treatment protocol. But it's also one that if you go after it too aggressively, you can cause more harm than good if you don't understand exactly what's going on. And that's why us doctors help patients with that. All right. Just a keynote here, and this is something, a lot of times people bring me massive amounts of paperwork that they want me to fill out. And sometimes it's appropriate, sometimes it's not. I do try to accommodate people as lovingly as I can if they've got some kind of paperwork that they're going to burden me with. The only thing I'll say is a lot of times people bring me paperwork and they have not filled out their name and their address and their telephone number on this paperwork. Like, they give me a full copy of the paperwork, expect me to fill it out and sign it with them not even putting their information on there, okay? So just an FYI, if you've got paperwork that you need me to fill out for you, and there's a place where you've got to fill out all your information first, please do that, okay? Because I'm not going to sign something without your information on it, okay? Because I'm not just going to sign a blank check or a blank form. You put everything that you can on there before you give it to me, so that I don't have to waste a bunch of time filling in your name and address. A lot of that stuff you know right off the top of your head anyway. So that's just a little key to help me help you a little bit and get you the paperwork that you need when you need it. It's no secret that me and most doctors despise paperwork, okay, but we also realize that it's something that's part of our responsibility. So help us out that way. Okay. Two more things. Number one, we are doing a sale on our Semiglutide. And if you're on Semiglutide at this point, if you want a shot, they're $50 a piece, and you can come in and ask for one of those and we'll give it to you. Okay. So we're running out our supply of Semiglutide, in which we've got a pretty good robust supply. But we've had to change how we do that due to federal regulations. So we're going to be switching to a tirzepatide program, but we've got several months of Semiglutide if you would like one, and we've lowered the price to make it affordable at $50 a shot for anybody who would like to try that. And then the last thing, we are graded on wellness visits and how well we perform those and how a percentage of those that we get. So that's one thing. We're graded by that, by Medicare and by your insurance company. So, and it affects us long term if we do not do right on the wellness visits. Number two, we save lives with the wellness visits. So I like doing them, okay, because we save lives. And it's important. One of the most important things we do, and we see it all the time. So it's a very valuable tool, and it's very clear sometimes we save people's lives. However, we have a very, very, very high rate of no-show for the wellnesses. People are just not showing up for them. And the problem is we've already scheduled an hour block time for doing the wellnesses. Now, the interesting thing is if everybody scheduled their wellness, we would not have enough slots for everybody to get their wellness in a year. Okay, so it's very important that if you save a slot for the wellness visit, and we're going to ask you to, and your insurance company wants us to demand you to, okay, what we're getting people who are scheduling for the annual wellness visits, they're confirming that they're coming, and then they're no-showing. So from now on, because it's an hour visit, there will be a $100 no-show fee if you do not show up for your annual wellness visit. Now, I know that people watching this video are probably not the people that we got to worry about. It's the people that are not watching this video who are not showing up for their wellnesses, okay? So please, we love you, and we want to help you save your life if we can, okay? We also need to comply with your insurance company, but we need your help in scheduling the visit and actually showing up for the wellness visit, okay? And again, most people watching this video, we're not talking to you, but please, if you schedule a wellness visit, it's not, don't not show up and don't disrespect yourself in that fashion, okay? Please help us to help you on that case. Thank you so much for listening to me. You have a great day. And please call us at 706-782-0016 if you need medical care today. Thank you.